Hey Lawrence, welcome to New Orleans, man. Why don't you just kind of start off by talking about the opportunity that you have and maybe talk about the pre-draft process and interaction with the Saints leading up to it?
Um, well, first I gotta shout out my Lord and Savior. Thankful for this opportunity. It's a blessing. I'm definitely feeling blessed and highly favored, to say the least. And Yeah, the Saints, they gave me opportunity to, fulfill my dreams, my something that I've been dreaming about since I was knee high to a grasshopper. And like I said, it's definitely a blessing. I'm excited to hit the ground running with my new team, my new teammates. I'm excited to um, get in with my coaches and learn my coaches, learn a playbook. More importantly, learn a culture, the who that culture. And just really take New Orleans in, and my new home. But my process leading up to the draft, I had contact with the Saints throughout my whole draft process, and like throughout my training. I talked to scouts at like my different pro days. Well, at the Mizzou Pro Day, I talked to a couple of the scouts that were there that attended the day, and they, told me they liked how I play, and how I was performing at my pro day. They said I like how I move and my athletic ability, my explosion. And yeah.
It looks like Simo used you all over the field, like whether you're playing nickel or safety, a corner. Like, where do you feel like you might best fit in, or is it just one of those I'll do whatever it's asked of me and then some?
May I ask who I'm speaking with?
Yeah, my name is John Hendricks, Saints News
Oh,
Network.
how's it going, John?
Good,
Um,
man.
but yeah, definitely. I was definitely a Swiss Army knife, is what my defensive backs coach called it. Wherever we needed a player plugged in, I was plugged in. I played the strong safety a lot. I played the free safety on the post a lot. I played nickel. I covered a lot of slot guys, a lot of slot speedy receivers. But I also got down in the box. I was lined up as a five technique in certain packages. I had blitz packages. I also was Tampa two guy. I was the Tampa two guy in some of our coverages. So yeah, like you said, I was definitely all over the field. Very versatile guy, very versatile football player with a lot of skill sets. And I am very grateful for that opportunity, because it has helped me, be able to just show teams that I'm just a ball player, all around ball player. I started off as a quarterback all my life up until college. And, like I said, that just goes to show that no matter where you put me on the field, I'm going to make plays just because I'm just a ball player. Uh, yeah.
Hey Lawrence, this is Aaron Summers with the New Orleans Saints. You said that you're excited about getting to know the culture down here. How familiar are you with New Orleans and the organization?
How you doing, Aaron? I I actually not too familiar with the culture. You know, I I watched the Saints. I wasn't the biggest Saints fan growing up, but I definitely tuned in. I remember one of my best memories as watching football was when the Saints won a Super Bowl with Drew Brees and all those guys. I remember I was like young, I was super young, but I remember like after they won, I remember running outside and just screaming, "Who that?" Like I was a diehard Saints fan, but it's really just because I love football. But I definitely, like I said, I don't know much about the culture as of right now, but I am ready to learn everything about it.
Yeah, what type of player are the Saints getting? What kind of work ethic do you bring? How much do you prepare? Kind of just the intangibles that you bring to the team.
Uh, just a dog, all around dog. And that's in every aspect, on and off the field. You know, I take care of the little things like being on time, first in, last out kind of guy, film study, extra film study kind of guy that's no stranger to getting guys to come watch film with me. That was like something that I did a lot at SEMO, was like bringing the younger guys along with me, knowing that um, someone taught me all the things that I know. So, being able to give back to the game and, teaching the younger guys football. A hard worker, extra reps, extra sets kind of guy. Just like a Mamba mentality, really, if you will.
Mhm.
Just all about being gritty and doing whatever it takes to get it done.
You mentioned that you like to bring the younger guys along, but now you're going to be one of the younger guys. Is there anybody here that you're interested in talking to and getting to pick their brain?
Um, definitely Tyrann Mathieu. That's definitely a guy that I watched, coming up, watching him through college and just how amazing and instinctive he is. That's definitely someone that I have modeled my game after. Tyrann, um, guys like, I'm definitely excited to meet guys like Derek Carr and Alvin Kamara, um, and Marshawn Lattimore. Just even like on the offensive side of the ball, just all those guys that I named, they are very instinctive football players, and I feel like um, your instincts as a football player, they have to be key. They have to be on point. They got to be on point. I feel like that knowledge of the game, instincts, and of course, athletic ability. But I think those first two, because everyone in the NFL is big, fast, strong. But I feel like those first two, your instincts and your knowledge of the game, are what separates good players from great players and great players from Hall of Fame players. And I want to be a Hall of Fame player. I'm going to put the work in, day out to become a good player that turns into a great player that has a Hall of Fame career. And I also can't wait to meet. I also can't wait to pick the brains of my coaches, my special teams coordinator coach, Darren Rizzi, um, my defensive backs coach, um, Marcus Robertson, my head coach, even Dennis Allen. I can't wait to, like I said, pick their brains and just learn different things from them. That was something that I did a lot in college. I would come in our off time, in our free time, and sit down with all our coaches. Our defensive line coach, I would learn fronts. Our defensive line coach, Jerron Stickle. Our defensive backs coach, who I spent a lot of time with, Ray Smith. A lot of our GAs at the moment, who are GAs at the moment, like Tevin Madison and Wyatt Anderson and Madison Bunch. And even like I would even have film sessions with our quarterback. So I'm not a stranger to picking brains of anyone that's knowledgeable of the game, because I feel like you can learn anything. You can learn something from anyone.
Great, thank you.
Hey, Lawrence, you mentioned Darren Rizzi, and obviously the NFL changed up their kickoff rules or kick rules this year. But I mean, obviously with special teams being a big emphasis, you said it, you kind of played a little bit of everything. But just on that next level, just what are your thoughts on the kickoff rule and just what you were able to bring to the table on both teams?
Well, in my personal opinion, I like it. So it's crazy that the NFL is adopting this new kickoff format, because we actually at SEMO we prided a core drill that we did year in, year out. Every single camp throughout the year we called it the final phase drill, and it is basically the new kickoff format. Uh, you got like kind of hard to explain, I guess, but it is the new kickoff format. But it would be like four guys total, two guys on kickoff, two guys on kick return. But we used it to help translate to punt and punt block, and we called it the final phase drill. So it's something that I'm no stranger to, something that in practice I was always one of the guys that were, we called it back at SEMO one of the vet guys, and the vet guys would be the guys that would, all the younger guys would come and want to challenge to get better because we were so good at the drill, and I just really do see that drill carrying over and translating to the new kickoff format. So I am excited about it. And uh, shout out to my special teams coach at the time, Matt Martin, for getting me ready just for this.
Hi, Lawrence. This is Sasha Moore with KBSI Fox 23 in Cape Girardeau. How are you feeling after getting to this point in your career?
Blessed and highly favored, man. Blessed and highly favored, to say the least.
So May is Mental Health Awareness Month. How do you take care of yourself and your mental well-being with all this new attention and the exciting upcoming events in your life?
I feel like just showing gratitude, giving thanks to the people that helped me get here. Just letting everyone know that played a part in my journey, that they played a part, that they played a huge part. No matter how small it may seem to the next person or to an outside person, let them know that it went a long way. Whatever it was, however you helped, it helped me get to where I am. And, it played a huge part in getting me to where I am. So just showing gratitude, it brings me joy, and it helps me block out the negative thoughts, and things of that nature. Just knowing that knowing that when I show gratitude to a person, that it brings them joy. It is like a joy to myself, but also taking time to myself, solitude, being alone, and learning how to be in tune with my body. Just taking time to myself, relaxing, therapy. Uh, yeah, that's about it. Giving back to the community. I really find joy in giving back, and I feel like that definitely helps with my mental health. Like I said, it brings me joy.
Great. Does anyone else have any questions for Lawrence? Hey, thank you very much for participating today, and we look forward to seeing you at camp.
I appreciate you guys for having me.
Hey man, congrats. We'll see you soon.
All right, thanks.